could ask for anything more. Loving one who loves you, and then taking that vow. Nice work if you can get it, and if you get it, won't you tell me how? Thank you, thank you.
Hello, ladies.
Congressman, will you please behave yourself? You're not in Congress right now, you're in a nightclub. Anyway, I'm Dudley Bristol. Welcome to Liaisons. Before we start up again, I'd like to make a few introductions.
Good. I'd like to meet Michelle Pfeiffer.
First of all, somebody who doesn't need any introduction at all, apparently, Congressman Wayne from the 41st District, best known recently for his sexual harassment of a 17-year-old girl. Congressman, this one's for you. Baby love, my baby love, I need you, oh, how I need you. Oh. But all you do is say anything I said. Wanna know what did I do wrong to make you stay away so long, my baby love? Morning, Becky. What's the matter?
Same thing that's always the matter. Our relationship isn't going anywhere.
Oh.
Señor,
Mara.
señor, y creo que acabo de descomponerle la máquina de lavar.
Thank you. This is impossible. I can't communicate with her. I mean, what's in that tray? What did she cook for breakfast?
Burritos.
Burritos. I hate burritos. I mean, I spent the better part of my life not even knowing what the hell a burrito was. And yet now it seems that my whole life is a tribute to burritos.
Dudley, we're in trouble. Have you read Liz Smith's column this morning? No.
Liz Smith? Oh, please, Paul. I mean, she calls herself a gossip columnist, but read the column. There's never a bad word about anybody.
Until now. It's an open letter to you from Congressman Wayne demanding a public apology.
That's insane.
You know, I've just got to know. Was it really necessary to dedicate a medley of songs to him that included Baby Love, Wake Up, Little Susie, and Thank Heaven for Little Girls?
That last one was like a gift. It was as though God just reached down and handed me the correct song.
The thing is, this could really hurt your advance reservations.
Regardless, Paul, I won't apologize to a drunk.
You know, this month, it's 11 years I've been your manager. In 11 years, I never pushed you into anything. Never once have I put my foot down.
And?
And it seems to be working out pretty well.
Dudley, we do have to talk about our future.
Oh, God. Becky, sweetheart, we've only known each other a couple of months.
6 months? I've been living here for 2.
Yeah, but I've been touring in Europe for... You live here?
I will say it again, Dudley. If you want me to stay, I need a commitment. I mean, especially if I'm going to give up my job.
What? Why would you quit your job?
Well, I mean, it's not like we need the money. And after we're married, we'll have a lot of money.
As opposed to now, when just I have the money.
I'm serious, Dudley. If you can't commit to this relationship, I'm going to have to leave. Right. I'm leaving now. And I'll be taking my clothes.
Oh, God.
And I'll be taking my jewelry. And I'll be taking the cat.
We have a cat? It's a simple request, really. Some fruit, an occasional vegetable. The starch is killing me. Do we understand each other?
Ah, le di un chorro de sus camisas a una agrupación de caridad.
Thank you. Thank you. Bless you. Lorraine, what the hell what are you doing here?
Big news, Dudley. I just found out our divorce was never legal.
What? What?
God, you're easy.
God, you're annoying.
So it begins.
Well, what is this? Who the hell just shows up from California without calling?
I did call. 3 times. I spoke to a Spanish woman, didn't she tell you?
In her own way, I imagine she did. So, how's Fred?
Fred?
Our son, Fred. I've left messages, but he never calls me back.
That's because I never gave him any of the messages.
I think we may have just stumbled upon the weak link in the chain.
I thought you should talk to him in person. We have a problem, Dudley. Fred's a mess.
A mess? What does that mean? He's messy?
Well, yes, in a kind of, how shall I put this? A menace to society kind of way.
I think you must be exaggerating. I mean, Fred's always been a reasonable boy. I think all we have to do is sit down and talk to him. Talk to him and explain to him that we just have to send him straight to prison. What the hell happened?
Well, what happened is I failed.
I don't know. It sort of depends on what you were going for. Lorraine, you kept telling me he was doing fine.
Won't you please just go and talk to him?
Talk to him? I'm afraid of him. I hand over my wallet to people who look like that.
I just keep feeling that he needs a strong male influence.
That's a fantastic idea. Yeah. We'll send him straight to your mother's.
I think he should live with you, Dudley.
Well, that's certainly possible. He can have the guest room. Doesn't have a bath, but to him, that's probably a selling point. What does Fred think of all this?
Well, he thinks we're here on vacation. With a lot of extra luggage. New York. I can't believe I brought him here. I can't believe I brought him here to live with you. I miss him already.
Oh, this is ridiculous. You can't miss him. He's in the kitchen. Probably piercing some part of his body. I'll go and talk to him. Cover me. Hi, Fred. How's it all going? It's hard to know where to begin, isn't it? Especially with somebody you haven't seen for a long time. Why don't we start by being absolutely honest with each other? God, you look just great. Fred, why don't you say something?
You're out of nuts.
I'm out of nuts. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? I mean, if you could just say it in Spanish, we could actually do something about it.
Ya no tienes nueces.
Hey, Fred. Fred, son. You speak Spanish? I need help, Fred. Is there any possibility of you knowing either the word hate or burritos?
Get away from me, Dad. Look, I'm not gonna help you. I don't even want to be here.
Hey, I know you're having some trouble right now.
No, you don't know anything. Except that Mom's making you come here and talk to me.
Your mother doesn't make me do anything. All right, that was a total lie. But I am your father. I mean, there are things I can do for you, Fred, things I can teach you. What would they be, Fred?
Is this like a requirement that I talk to you?
No, we could go straight to the hugging thing if that's your inclination. Kidding.
Would you just turn it off?
What?
The charm crap. Look, you're at home, Dad. You're not on stage, and I'm not some stupid fan.
Well, I had no idea. I don't mean to be charming. Just kind of slips out. Which I suppose in itself is really rather charming. Oopsie daisy. Look, Fred, we have to talk. There are things you're doing that really frighten your mother.
Oh, was she on that arrest thing again? You steal one car and the woman goes insane.
You stole a car and then you were arrested?
Well, sure. The other way around and the paperwork gets all screwed up.
Fred, you don't want to do things like that. I mean, I don't think you want to start life with a record.
I don't care what you think.
Look, Fred, all I'm trying to do
is fake your way through some BS "I care about you" speech so you can go tell Mom it's handled and get back to your life. Well, it's done. Nice talking to you.
Well?
Well, someone should call Rosemary. We found her baby.
I told you.
No. You led me to believe that he was a little troubled. No one said anything about Grand Theft Auto.
He likes to tell that story himself.
This is unbelievable. Are you just so numb to this you don't see the change?
Bad, right?
Yes. Bad. Yes, worse than I expected.
Well, what can we do?
I don't know. I mean, you show up here expecting me to be the answer. I'm not even sure I know the answer, Lorraine. I mean, he's obviously in trouble. He may very well need a reform school. Or a military academy.
Oh, God.
Well, at least there he'd get some discipline. A good haircut. Maybe an occasional message. Do we have to discuss this, Paul? I mean, I have far worse problems than this absurd apology.
Like what?
Like what? Becky is furious. She left me. Lorraine showed up from California with Fred. He's practically an ex-con and she wants him to live with me?
I've only been gone an hour.
I don't know if I can do this. I mean, raising a child is a huge commitment.
You're not good at commitment.
Oh, you are?
I've been married for 22 years.
Yeah, to a woman you hate.
I don't hate her. I'm afraid of her. Those are two entirely different things.
It's confrontation, Paul. You let people step all over you because you have a huge problem with confrontation.
Okay.
Help me, will you? I mean, I'm late for rehearsal. Fred and Lorraine are at her sister's. I've got to make my decision by the time they get back. I mean, think about it, Paul. What kind of father would I be?
If I may be so bold, I think just really horrible.
Right, I mean, it's not that it's a normal kid, is it? I mean, he's really mixed up. I mean, what kind of influence would I be on somebody who's really mixed up?
Again, I'm going to go with the horrible thing.
Do you know anything about being a father?
I know that in order to become one, I'd have to sleep with my wife.
E flat.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. You two guys want to laugh? Go into my office. The television is on.
What is it?
Your ex-girlfriend is on right now. You must have really ticked her off because she's exposing some of the most intimate details of anyone's love life I have ever heard. Skipper.
Oh.
Hurry! Oh, I'm sorry. You don't think there'll be any kind of problem of them respecting you after they see that, do you?
Okay, Crowton, you can go home now.
Oh, please, don't make me go. Not yet. We're not done visiting. You have to sign this letter. It's an apology to Congressman Wayne. Oh, and if you want to change a word or two in there, please don't.
What? I'm not signing that.
You are if you want to work in this room. I mean, what in God's name were you thinking when you played those songs?
I was thinking, boy, is this funny. Crowton, as I recall, you were laughing too.
You're right, I did enjoy that. And today you're going to have to apologize, and I'm going to enjoy that too. My life is good.
I'm not apologizing to that man.
Then you're suspended. God, it's like Christmas.
Do you never tire of hating people?
Not people, Dudley. Performers. Your pampered, idolized, rewarded club owners do all the crap, and you get all the recognition. You know, Dudley, there would be no performers. There would be no you if there weren't a me.
Well, you know, I'd be willing to give up there being a me if there was any possibility of there not being a you. Think of it as a sort of sacrifice for the good of mankind.
And that, my friend, will be the last applause you'll hear for quite some time.
Hi.
Dudley, I've made a decision. I'm sending Fred to boarding school.
Really? Well, how did you come to this?
Well, if you're not sure that you can help him, I think you probably can't.
Wait a minute. Just because I'm thinking about it, Lorraine, doesn't mean to say I'm not ready. I mean, let's figure it out. I mean, what do I need to be ready to take on this kid? Maturity? Well, sure, that'd be nice, but, I mean, I'm guessing that that's not the most important thing. Sense of responsibility. Please, Lorraine, I can sense responsibility 2 or 3 miles off, okay? Commitment, okay, we'll come back to that. And love. Why the hell else would I be talking myself into this?
Okay, then.
Okay, then. Oh. Doritos.
Fred, your father has some news for you.
It's something I was going to tell you that I'm really rather excited about.
There was a program about you on television today.
Oh, that, yeah. Well, nothing, forget it.
Television? What were you doing?
It was a rerun, you know, that great composers thing.
Oh.
This girl he broke up with was on a show talking about their sex life.
Was that on too? Wait a minute, this is not what we sat down here to discuss. Your mother and I have been, talking, and, we've decided that you're going to live with me for a while.
I knew it. I knew you guys were gonna do this to me. Look, I'm not moving here. I can't just do that. I don't have a life here. I mean, I don't have any friends here.
Yes, but you'll make some, and I'll be renting an apartment nearby.
Hey, more good news. This has been my favorite day ever.
Well, you don't really think you can handle this without me here, do you?
Like it makes a difference to anybody where you live.
What did you say? Hey, look at me. I mean, how dare you speak to your mother like that?
It's okay, Dudley. He didn't mean it.
It's okay, it's not okay. I mean, is that the sort of stuff you let him get away with? You apologize this minute.
I can't. I don't apologize. But I'm sure you can relate to that.
No, don't say that, Fred. Trust me, no one ever got anywhere with that attitude.
Dudley, we're sold out.
What?
The club, it's amazing. The Entertainment Tonight ran a story about you not apologizing, and now the phones are ringing off the hook. You gotta get down there.
Paul, I was just explaining...
It's okay, Dad. See, he was gonna lecture me on how I should behave. And I can't think of a better teacher. Can you?
Well, I was just explaining...
It's okay, Dad. See, he was gonna lecture me on how I should behave. And I can't think of a better teacher. Can you? 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 Can you?
Could everybody just leave the room? I think Fred and I have to talk.
Good God, that's Fred?
Well, why don't we go out and get a cup of coffee?
Come on, really, who is that?
Just come on.
Let's get a few things clear, shall we? I mean, first of all, you are going to live here.
Your funeral.
Secondly, we have to learn how to talk to each other. I refuse to live in a home where people don't communicate.
Yo ya me voy a mi casa.
What did she say?
What did she say, Dad? She can't work here anymore.
What? My God, you're kidding.
No sabe lo que estamos diciendo.
Dímelo.
Tiene mucha riqueza.
Ah,
Quisiera aumentar su salario.
madre mía de mi vida.
What happened? What happened?
Well, she feels terrible, but it's a financial situation.
Oh, well, what if I give her, you know, $50 more a week?
Quiere aumentar su salario 50 por semana.
¡Ay, qué hombre tan maravilloso! ¡Ay, qué hombres tan generosos ambos! Ahora sí tengo mucho dinero, bien más, ahora sí.
Well, that was close, wasn't it?
Are we through?
Almost. I just want to make one thing very clear. This is not going to be like living with your mother. For one thing, you're not going to be stealing cars and driving to Lake Tahoe or Palm Springs or wherever the hell you went.
Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa? I've been there. I just played there.
I know.
You were there?
I'm going to bed. I'll be in the guest room.
Hey, not so fast. You're going to have to tell your mother you're sorry.
Oh, good. Let's do this again. You know, you are such an unbelievable hypocrite.
I know. You don't apologize and people scream at you. I don't apologize and people applaud. Well, Fred, guess what? The world's a screwed up place. People get rewarded for acting like jerks. Look, Fred, I'm not going to stand here and tell you that I'm not full of holes. And I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I know how to do this. I've not been a very good father in the past, and I don't have a clue how to do it. Unfortunately for you, I'm going to figure it out. Now, we're through. Good night.
Was that an apology? Yeah.
They're two lifelong enemies.
Stay away from me!
Now, one deathly ill.
We have to do a transfusion.
Will they put aside their hatred to save a life? Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, Saturday.
This is CBS.